Hello, gossiper. Sharoni here. I'm out on my back patio enjoying this wonderful weather in South Florida. So if my voice sounds weird, it's because I'm getting over the flu or the cold and I'm outside in fresh air. Put it that way. So just in case. As always, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. So we're going to talk two of Diddy's grown ass kids. Every time I see something and they go, oh, Diddy kids, Diddy kids. Differentiate between Love, who's 3. I think she's 3. The girls are 19 now. Everyone is over 18 except for Baby Love. And especially when it comes to the boys or in their late 20s, early 30s, and people are still referencing them as kids, it's like it just don't sound right. So, people need to stop with Diddy and the kids. And I'm going to read this article because apparently Zeus Network, and what you don't know about Zeus Network is that it used to be a gospel channel, a gospel station. But I guess, with times and wanting to make money, the ghetto-ness of it, they had to change. And you would think, okay, you're going to change to something positive. Maybe not, if the Jesus stuff wasn't working, still stay on the path, but not to where it is now, which is basically ratchet TV, where they have shows showing people just fighting, and we're talking physical knockout fights for the attention of someone, or just because they label themselves as bad girls and that's all they know to do. But they go on these shows because the money's right. They make a fool of themselves, and then the sad thing about it is in America and around the world, other nationalities, they can go on show and carry on ghetto, ratchet, everything, but make a black person or a black American do it, then we're pigeonholed in this stereotype of being loud, ghetto, boisterous, everything like that. So the Zeus Network, nah. This wasn't a good look for them to go on that network to say what they have to say. So we're going to read this article, and it's from The Hollywood Reporter. And it says, Sean Diddy Combs' 2 sons getting the docuseries treatment. We don't know how many episodes this will be, but let's continue. The Zeus Network released a trailer for the forthcoming project, which will share the lives of Justin and Christian Combs as their rap mogul father faced federal indictment and a high-profile trial. So this would sound like something they were recording before his trial, right? Let's continue. It says 2 of imprisoned rap mogul's sons. No, let's go back. Sorry. 2 of imprisoned rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs' sons are set to follow in their father's footsteps with a docuseries of their own. One that promised to platform their perspective on their hip-hop royalty father's fall from grace in 2024 and his subsequent federal trial the following summer. On Sunday night, Zeus Network released a trailer for the forthcoming series, which is slated to release sometime in 2026, according to the network's Instagram page. The documentary series appears to follow Justin and Christian Combs. I think Christian is now going by King Combs, throughout their father's federal racketeering and sex trafficking trial, which concluded in early July with a split verdict that spared him a potential life sentence. Combs is now serving a 50-month federal prison term after a jury found him guilty of violating the Mann Act. He is also the subject of an often deeply unflattering 4-part Netflix series that appears to be a hit for the streamer. It was produced in part by his longtime rival rapper 50 Cents. Can I say with 50's name? I say 50 Cents because that's how I see it. And then people are like, no, it's 50. And I know there's a slang, the culture, that's what they do it. But if I see the number 50 and the CENT beside it, I'm going to pronounce it how I see it, which is 50 cents, right? Anyway, excuse me. It says, in the brief first trailer, Justin and Kristen Combs are seen sitting together watching television coverage of their father's trial. The two grow visibly emotional as rapid-fire footage plays, including shots of their daily arrivals and interactions with swarming press outside the downtown Manhattan courthouse. Abrupt phrases in bold white front flash across the screen. The rise, the family, the pain, the loyalty, the betrayal, the lies. The brothers exchange weary looks before a phone rings and a prison call from the Federal Correctional Institution at Fort Dix in New Jersey, where their father had been relocated as an inmate. It is unclear from the trailer whether the scoop of the docuseries will end with the conclusion of Combs' trial in July or extend through his October sentencing and time in federal custody. As debate intensified online over whether the show could glorify or glamorize Combs, the discussion spilled into the comment section of Zeus CEO Lemuel Plummer's social media, prompting him to clarify the network's intention. And this is what he had to see. He said, to be clear, this documentary is about giving Justin and Kristen the opportunity to share their personal story. We're not here to endorse Diddy or anyone else. As a network, we believe in giving individuals a platform to tell their own experiences, just like any network that enters the documentary space. We're simply allowing these stories to be told, and that's the essence of what we're doing. Justin and Kristen Combs have also been linked to the launch of a Diddy coin, a cryptocurrency released in May on the Solana network that experienced a rocky rollout. The token was introduced at the offset of Combs' trial and positioned as a way to rally online discussion around the embattled mogul. Promotional language described Diddy as a decentralized rally cry for culture, for freedom, for anyone who ever danced to More Money, More Problem. During the trial, a t-shirt handout and alleged paid protests were reportedly tied to the coin, raising ethical questions about the brothers' involvement. So basically what they're saying that Christian and Justin, they were making money off their dad, being on trial. Oy, oy, oy. So instead of them, sitting back and just supporting their dad in that sense, they were also trying to make money, I guess, for the dad to help pay lawyers and people who, he has to pay off, everything like that. So gossipers, is this something you'll watch? Do you want to see this documentary? Again, we don't know how many episodes it will be. Let me ask you, did you watch the documentary on Diddy, produced by 50 Cents? I watched it, and, quite a few things came out. A lot of the stuff, like I said, we heard before, but, some new stuff came out, and we were like, okay, wow. Diddy's not as, but again, we don't know these people. We can only go by people who are telling their story, and they think it's their truth, allegedly. I'm just going to use that word. But yeah, it was an interesting watch. For this one, no. What I'll do is I'll wait until they put like snippets on social media, and then I'll see it that way. But I don't think I can play the video because I've seen other content creator who discuss this and they don't show the video, but I think I can put a still shot. So I will do that for you guys. So anyways, gossipers, what are your thoughts? Are they doing this documentary to help themselves, basically to make more money? Or are you even interested in hearing what they have to say? Because they themselves is wrapped up in their father's BS. You know what I'm saying? Being accused of R-ing people and abusing people and stuff like that. So these two boys, they have their own situation coming up, and to go and do this documentary, we'll wait and see. And then on a Zeus Network, knowing how vulgar the network is. But like people will say, to each its own. Anyways, gossipers, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening.